Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to 4 Heroes of Light, and in the last part we finished off the Merchant Lord's quest, and we paid the sorcerer to take the curse off of the cat. Although we know the cat isn't airy, so I wonder what's going to happen with that. We also stole a couple pieces of mithril from the mithril choices down by the hunting caves, which I also recommend you do if you play this game. And the sorcerer told us to rest up at the inn tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. A night here costs 50 gil. Would you like to stay? Yes. No, may the gods have mercy on us. The puppets the sorcerer made are turning into monsters. It's awful. The puppets have all turned into monsters and they're attacking the town. There's gonna be monsters prowling the streets, but we're staying open no matter what. That's just to heal if you have any problems. So, apparently there's monsters everywhere in Urbeth, and needless to say, we gotta go beat them all. Puppets are turning into monsters. Oh, woe is us. Surely this will spell the end. Sorcerer's run off. He got in a boat headed north. Before we get into any fights, we want those dark steel shields on everyone. I put Jusqua's away, didn't I? Oh well, just having one on Yunita will have to do. I also want that thunder axe on Yunita. Chimera and Succubus, we know how to deal with these guys. Chimera will go down with one water spell, and the Succubus should be weak to light. Typical monsters here. Everywhere. I'm guessing Jusqua would be around here as well. He's not. I want to get that dark steel shield back. I don't know why I deposited that thing. I must have just done it by accident. Probably guessed by the pattern so far, there's monsters in front of all of the Merchant Lord's houses. This is an interesting one, Rock Golem. This guy can drop mithril, so if you didn't get them from the mithril choices, then maybe you can get one here. Although he didn't drop it this time. And to avoid going back from the inn, I'm just going to grab a few potions. Probably cost way more than going back to the inn, but I needed some potions anyway, so just use the 2 regular ones on everybody. Now the last guy should appear. I don't think this one would be here until you beat the other 3. Or there'd actually be some dialogue saying like, let's beat the other ones first, but this is the big guy. Alright, here we have the demon. Demon uses mostly dark attacks and is weak to light, which is why I wanted to equip that light axe on Yunita. I don't think he has any... I don't think we have any spells that he's weak to. We can't get light spells yet, and I don't think he's weak to anything else. So we're just going to keep using Arrow with the Magic Mojo on it. We could be using Spell Focus instead, but that takes a lot more AP, so I'm just going to stick with Magic Mojo for now. I don't know if this guy has anything to steal, I just want to try it. All he had is a high potion, okay. Maybe he's weak to fire. Now we're just going to have Yunita attack, because I know that he's weak to light. And he uses Blade Blitz whenever he opens his eyes, so be careful with that. Resists fire. No, he's paralyzed and couldn't do anything. Yeah, this guy's really no problem, as long as you remember to put the Dark Shields on. Yunita's axe is doing decent damage to him, and of course Jusqua's spells are powerful as always. He's paralyzed again. And there he goes. Not really a hard boss at all. Man, that was a handful. But where do those monsters even come from? Eh? O children of hope, the darkness encroaches even into the souls of men. Those who succumb to desire lose all faith. Shine the light on their hearts and drive the darkness away. To thee I grant this gift of light, upon thy head a crown of might. And we get the crowns of the Merchant and the Solve Maker. Go forth, heroes of light, your adventure continues. Alright, new crowns, let's check them out. Merchant makes you find more gems, and its ability is Finder, which lets you steal a gem from an enemy. We'll get into the Merchant crown later. Needless to say, it's going to be incredibly valuable for grinding gems. And the Solve Maker uses items without consuming AP. The Solve Maker can be a different type of healer if you want to use it over the White Mage, and it also has an ability that does pretty decent damage later on. But I'm not a big fan of the Solve Maker personally, because you constantly have to be buying potions for it if you want to get the most out of it. I'd rather just stick with a White Mage and use Cure all the time. By the way, there's one thing I forgot to buy in Urbeth. Remember, I said don't buy a Firago Tome and don't buy any of the water spells because we get better ones later on. But I do want to buy a Fire Tome, I just forgot to do it until now. I think it needs to be night for the magic store to be open. So let's go buy that tome. Talk to Yunita. What on earth was that? Perhaps Thazan can tell us what's going on. Gonna grab a Fire Tome for Jusqua, and he can't carry it, of course. Let's get rid of one of those high potions. It's 12 magic attack to a single target. That's more than double of what fire is. So I want to actually set that right now instead of fire. And that's just fire again. Normally 3 AP, but Jusqua's Crown, of course, brings it down to 2. Actually, let's go see what happened over by the sorcerer's house. He locked the door. Oh, hold on just a minute.